What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about 8-inch tablets that's out in the market, which is not a lot of them. And I want to specifically talk about these two because I've been looking for a decent 8-inch for a long time, and then I came across these two. This is the Samsung Tab 8-inch 2019, I believe that's the full name. And this is the Lenovo Tab M8 Full HD. And then there's also a cheaper model, which is the Tab M8 HD. And the price difference between this one, this original price is $140, and then the cheaper model is $100. I got it after Black Friday, and then they knocked the price down to I think about after tax $97. And this one I got from Costco after the discount. They knocked $50 off, but this one original price is $150. It's kind of ridiculous. So give or take, it's around the same price, like around 90-ish. So these two are very comparable in terms of the price range. That's why I'm comparing these two. In terms of spec, here's a quick nutshell of the two tablets. So on your Samsung Galaxy, you get a Qualcomm Snapdragon 429. They both come installed with Android 9. Usually these are upgradable to 2 updates. So the Lenovo wins in terms of display. It comes in 1920 by 1200 IPS display compared to the 1280 by 800 TFT from Samsung. And also the Lenovo come with 3GB RAM, Samsung come with 2GB RAM. Capacity are the same, both comes in 32GB, both have micro SD card. The difference is for the Lenovo, you could put an SD card that is up to 2TB. For Samsung, it's only limited to 512GB. For the camera, the Samsung comes with a 2MP for the front, and the Lenovo is 5MP. For the rear, the Samsung is 8MP, the Lenovo is 13MP. The other thing I gotta mention is the Lenovo come with a flash. That will come in handy if you want to take a picture in the dark. For the build, they're both glass front, aluminum back, but the Lenovo is aluminum frame and the Samsung is plastic frame. In terms of battery, they both are 5100 amp, but because this one comes with 3GB RAM and this one is 2GB RAM, obviously this one will drain the battery a little bit more. For Bluetooth, this is a 4.2 and this is a Bluetooth 5. Okay, let me do a quick unboxing. Let me start off with the Samsung first, and let me just put this guy aside. So right out of the box, the tablet, it's in like a fabric sleeve. So here's the tablet. So what you get is you get this pin used to get the slot out for you to put the SD card. So that's the size of it. And here you're gonna get a quick reference guide. Here's a term and condition, health and safety information. And then Costco is running a special. You also get a Lexer 32GB micro SD card. You know, these things are relatively cheap now. Here's a power brick. So here's your USB cable. Both of these tablets are not USB-C ready, so it's just the regular old USB. So that's the Samsung, and that's all it is inside the box. And now let me put this aside. Okay, now we're going to talk about the Lenovo Tab M8 Full HD. So it's less fancy. You get a plastic sleeve. So here's a tablet. A pretty big camera bump there. So obviously you could see it's not as fancy as the Samsung. And here's a power brick, the USB cable. Nope. This is also not a USB-C again. You get the pin and safety warranty and quick start. The Lenovo, I know it comes with 1-year warranty. Here's a pin. Let's see where's the slot is. So that's how the slot look like. Okay, putting it next to each other, you could tell that the Samsung is a bit longer. And then in terms of the width, they're pretty much the same. The other thing I want to mention, so on both of the right hand side, on the Samsung is pretty straightforward. Power button on the top, and you have the volume rockers on the bottom. But on the Lenovo, you have the volume rockers on the top and the power button on the bottom. Both USB connectors on the bottom. The Samsung has 2 speaker grill on the bottom, and the Lenovo doesn't have. On the top, both headphone jacks are on the top. The Lenovo has a speaker grill on the top, and Samsung doesn't have it. Micro SD card slots on this side and on the back. In terms of material wise, both feel pretty much the same, like a brushed metal. In terms of the thickness, I felt like the Samsung is a bit thinner, but very minimal. But here's the thing, the camera, so the Samsung is flush, and then the Lenovo is a bit bulk, like have this big bump. Not that big, but if you lay on the table, it's not gonna stay flat. So compared to the Samsung. Okay, now we're gonna test which one boot up faster. So let me power on both at the same time. Okay. So I felt the Samsung vibrated first, so I think the Samsung started first. Okay, now we're gonna see who started faster. Okay, then the Lenovo is on. Samsung's still booting. So the other thing I want to mention is the screen size. So the screen are pretty much the same. You do get a bigger bezel on the Samsung. Okay, now this thing is on. Okay, now I'm gonna do some tests. So all I could tell you is this one sucks. This one's more reasonable in terms of speed wise. Obviously, both are not gonna take over my Samsung S9, but overall, as an 8-inch under $200 tablet, this is a pretty good deal. I mean, especially I got it for $100. This one is just so slow, it's unbelievable. Okay, now I'm gonna do some quick tests on the speed of these. I'm not gonna do the Cinebench because it doesn't really matter. Right off the bat, just so you guys know, if you guys don't want to spend any more time watching this video, this one is better. It's not an iPad mini, but it's usable on a daily basis for watching videos, browsing the internet. This one it's almost unusable. So let's do some quick tests. See, watch YouTube first. All right, see this one's still not loading. There it goes. It's clear. What's next to test? Netflix. I shouldn't have done that. I should have went with this one first. Let's do Chrome. Should have Yahoo first. See who load faster. Click on an article. You get the app already. This one's still going. So obviously this one will be faster because it have 3 GB RAM, this one have 2. And then let's try some game. Actually, it might not load. It might not load because of the same account. Okay, forget about that one. Let's get some news going on. Boom. Okay, so this one fast. Initially, this one started it, but this one finished loading. Let's go to. Let's try this one. Yeah, I think I have both on the highest screen level. Yeah, they are. But I want to say I prefer this. The color is more vibrant. Let's go to Prime. So after a while, you're gonna feel this one is not fast enough for normal usage. See? Okay. See, I touched it, but it wasn't responding. Oh wait, let's go back, Play Store. Let me go back out. Let me go back out. Okay, so that was pretty decent. Day-to-day use, this one's very annoying to use. It's not fun anymore because it's very slow. And you have to consider this guy just came out in 2019. And then for Samsung to come out with something for $150 initially for 2019, and this is the speed that you have to deal with, you know, it's now they came out with a new one, which is the also a Tab A 2019 pen. So what I was told is that one is faster, and I think it's faster than this guy. But the unfortunate thing is the price on it is $250. You know, you click on something and then it takes like seconds. You're not even sure, did you click it? I haven't had this kind of experience for a long time. See, I just touched it. So now I thought I touched it, I waited, but it didn't. Nothing happened. So I'm gonna touch it again. Okay, there it goes. Then when I go to browsing, I click on that and watch the speed. And then for this one, watch. I go YouTube. Okay, then I go out. I go Chrome. It's much faster, you know. As a $100 8-inch tablet in terms for 2020, this one is pretty sweet. I mean, I wish it was faster, but you know, for $100 or $140, it's good. This one, on the other hand, oh my god, if it wasn't on sale, even if it's on sale, this one's like almost like an Amazon tablet. So that's my conclusion. Instead of like showing you this audio comparison, there's really not much to compare, because if you are lucky enough like me to be able to purchase these two guys for $100 each, I would definitely keep this one. There's one thing I didn't like, is the way this power button is positioned. I wish it was on the top, because on most of the Android phones that I use, the power button is always on the top and then the volume rocker is on the bottom. So other than that, in terms of the camera, I don't think I'll be using this. I'm mainly going to be using it for like browsing the internet, playing some casual games, and then yeah. And then this thing that's not fast enough to play. I mean, you could play Fortnite, but don't be like, oh, it's gonna be perfect to play Fortnite. It's not. So for other games like these kind of games, like simple, it's fine. And then for movie viewing, this one is better because it's has a better resolution, and then the brightness is a lot brighter compared to the Samsung. And that's it. I think if you have any questions, just leave me a comment and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. But overall, I'll definitely keep the Lenovo. In terms of software updates, I know for a fact these guys probably not gonna, after 2 years, I don't think they're gonna have any more updates. But for now, $100, I think it's fine. So another thing I want to mention, both are running Android 10. You can see from here and here. But the difference is the Samsung has the One UI core version overlay on top of it. So I must say, because I've been using Samsung for quite some time because of the phone, it seems to be more organized and they have more stuff. But Lenovo is not bad. It's very simple. And that's it. And then yeah, that's not going to change your experience with the tablet, because it's still running Android, and then you get all the same thing, you know, the settings, the apps, and then the drop down settings and all that is all there. So this is my conclusion. And then yeah, there's really not much to really talk more about these two. You know, in terms of material, in terms of size, everything is there. It's pretty straightforward. But like I said, this guy, I don't even know why Samsung even bother launching something that mediocre in terms of speed. I hope this video gives you an idea of what is the best 8-inch tablet out there for the price, you know. So okay, enough of my ranting with the Samsung, and then clearly you could tell I like this Lenovo better. And then for this one, I've been testing it out, playing around. It frustrates because it's, you click on something, it doesn't, nothing happens, and then you thought you didn't click it, and then when you click it again, and out of nowhere it just popped right up. And then if you are like me, struggling to find a a balanced 8-inch tablet, I must say this one, make sure the one that you look at is the Lenovo Tab M8 Full HD, which is this guy. Okay, Full HD. If you get the M8 HD, it's the cheaper one, $100, and then it should be the same speed as this guy. I think it might be slower than the Samsung. So thank you if you're still watching up until here. So overall, the Lenovo is the better tablet among the current 8 inches out there in terms of the price. So under $150, I think this is one of the best tablet out there, like 8-inch. Samsung just came out with the 2019 Tab A again with the pen. So that one's faster than this guy, but it's really not that big of a difference. And what you have to consider is that tablet is $250. It's getting really close to iPad mini. And the iPad mini, it is the best. I think right now it's currently selling for $400. But like I said, it's $400. And then this guy, it's less than $150. It's also a great tablet for if you have a drone, then it's a pretty good screen. For video games, it's okay. It's not the best, but I mean, like I said, it's casual use. So once again, if you have any questions or comments, just leave a message down below and I'll get to you as soon as possible. And I really want to hear what is your favorite 8-inch tablet. And if this video helps in any way, just give me a like and hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you next time. That's a wrap. Peace.